Guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another review. This review is for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 11 episode 7. So if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. There was a lot that went on in this episode that I want to talk about, so let's just get right into it. So at the very beginning of this episode, Mendeecees was really adamant in his conversation with Yandy about getting together with little Mendeecees' mom Samantha and her new fiance because they just moved to Atlanta from New York, and he feels like it's really important to get everybody together and try to be on the same page. Now, I can understand where he's coming from, and I think that it would be a good idea if in fact they all got along from the beginning, but there's a lot of drama surrounding that whole situation. If you paid attention to Love and Hip Hop New York over the years, you would know that Yandy and little Mendeecees' mom Samantha do not get along. It almost turned physical a few times, and so I just feel like Mendeecees is jumping the gun with this. And listen, he kept saying that it was little Mendeecees who came up to him with this idea, but Yandy was not believing that, and neither was I, because I just don't feel like his son came to him and said any of that. I feel like it's Mendeecees who wants to try to get everybody together because he kind of wants things to go back to the way that they were before he got locked up. But I just don't think that's a good place to go back to because it was a lot of drama and it was really toxic. Joc and Kendra in this episode end up doing a marriage counseling session because there's a lot of drama and rumors surrounding their relationship, and now Kendra is starting to have conflicting thoughts. She's starting to wonder if it was a mistake to marry him because she feels like he's lying to her about some stuff. Now, basically, she said that she was upset about the baby rumor coming up again because of the fact that when her and Joc took a break in their relationship, both of them were seeing other people, and he ended up getting somebody pregnant at that time. He did end up coming to her and letting her know that he got someone else pregnant, and she decided to forgive him for that, and they ended up moving forward in their relationship, but they were trying to deal with this baby situation privately. Now that people are starting to find out about it and it's starting to come back to her, now she's starting to get upset because now she's starting to become embarrassed. Although I don't think that she can really hold the baby situation over his head because she did decide to stay with him knowing that he was having a baby with somebody else. And so I just feel like if she chose to accept that, she can't really throw that in his face in these arguments anymore. Now, she basically stated that what she's really upset about is this Mita situation because she's saying that she wants to know if the dates overlap to when she was in a relationship with Joc and when he and Mita were being intimate with each other. Now, Mita states that the last time that she had any type of intimacy with Joc was in 2019. The first time she said it was 2020, and that's why people are having a hard time believing her because she definitely changed the dates a couple of times. And so when Joc gave his timeline, he basically stated that he was not with Mita at all at the time that he was with Kendra. And she's not really believing him, and I'm not believing him either. I definitely feel like he dealt with Mita at least a few times while he was in a relationship with Kendra. And so I just feel like he needs to just come out and be truthful about it, because if he does not, then his marriage might be in jeopardy because she just is not getting over this whole Mita situation. She also ended up bringing up that everybody's telling her that Carly ended up showing up to his bachelor party, popping out of a box, and that Joc was all over her. These are the rumors that are swirling around. This is what everybody's coming back and telling her, and it absolutely is true. I think it was really distasteful of Carly to even show up to this man's bachelor party, but I think it was even more distasteful that he entertained Carly when she did it. Mendeecees was really getting on my nerves in this episode because I felt like he wasn't taking his son's feelings into consideration. I felt like he was just being really pushy about getting this family dinner done with little Mendeecees' mom and her new fiance. And I just felt like, if little Mendeecees is saying that he doesn't think it's a good idea and it's not something that he wants to do right now, I feel like his father should be taking that into consideration, but he just was not. He wasn't even listening to Yandy in this episode when she said that, she doesn't think it's the right time for them to all get together and she just wants peace. So little Mendeecees ended up going to Yandy and having a conversation about it where he stated that he just doesn't want the drama anymore, and that when he was younger and all the drama between Yandy and his mom played out on national television, it really affected him, especially at this reunion where things turned physical and his mom ended up getting hit by somebody. He said that they talked about it in school and just he was really uncomfortable with the whole situation. And I just feel like now that he's old enough to really vocalize how he feels, I feel like that's something that Mendeecees should be taking taking into consideration. Now, Yandy is on the same page with little Mendeecees completely. She doesn't think that they should get together for a family dinner either. She feels like they should keep things separate until things really cool down, and then maybe if, little Mendeecees is ready for everybody to get together, then they all will be willing to do that for him. And so I just feel like little Mendeecees is really going to have to sit down and have a conversation with his father about this, because it seems like Mendeecees is not listening to anybody, not even Yandy or his son. Kendra decides to meet up with Joc's sister to have a conversation about all this drama going on between him and Mita and trying to figure out these timelines. And I feel like she's just stressing herself out about this situation, which is exactly what Mita wanted. In my opinion, Mita is getting exactly what she wanted, because I feel like the reason why she came out about her relationship with Joc was because she found out that he was getting married to Kendra, and that really bothered her. And that's the reason why she decided to come out and start talking about her relationship with him, so that, it could cause drama within this marriage, because she wasn't happy about the fact that he was marrying somebody other than her. And so I just feel like Mita is really messy, although I do believe that she was dealing with Joc at the same time that he was with Kendra. Now, do I think that Kendra is going to leave Joc if she finds out that Mita is telling the truth about these timelines? No, I don't think that she's going to leave him, because she just wanted to be married so badly. And, I just feel like divorce is not really an option to her. I would hope that she would leave if she did find out that he was messing with Mita at the same time as her, but I just don't see that happening. I feel like she's already forgiven him for bad things he's done in their relationship in the past, and that's the reason why he thinks it's okay to lie and keep doing things that he's doing to her, because he feels like he's always going to be forgiven, which is something that Kendra said herself in this episode. I was happy to see that Sierra's mom actually cleaned up her act when it came to her drinking. She looked really good. She seemed happy. She seemed a lot more relaxed, and I hope that she sticks with that. But there was drama surrounding Sierra's relationship with her boyfriend, Eric, because he ended up showing up with some flowers after not talking to her for a bit. And, she felt uncomfortable with that, because she feels like he always comes up with this grand gesture every time he does something wrong in their relationship, rather than him just talking to her and trying to work things out. And so I just felt like he goes about things the wrong way, because he said to her that he apologized for not understanding where she was coming from when it came to, them selling that house, because she didn't feel safe there because it had gotten robbed. And so he ended up saying that he had a surprise for her. So he ended up getting her in the car, and they end up going to this condo. Now, I personally thought the condo was really nice, but she didn't like the fact that, number one, the rooms were too small. So she claimed that there wasn't going to be enough space for them and the kids. And then she stated that she didn't like the fact that he did this without giving her any say in the matter. And so I just feel like I'm tired of seeing the two of them bicker back and forth. It's too early in their relationship for them to be having all these issues. And so I just feel like they're not a match, and Sierra needs to know when to walk away from a relationship. And so does he, apparently, because I just don't understand why they don't get along so much, and they've been in this relationship for such a short period of time, but they're still trying to be together. So at the very end of this episode, Renny's mom unfortunately passed away after a month of being in the hospital and multiple surgeries. And I felt so bad for Renny in this episode. I could tell that she was really hurting, but she is trying to bury herself in her music right now. And she's trying to finish the song that she wrote about her mom, that her mom had been begging her to finish before she passed away. And so I hope the song comes out great. And I hope that she really finds some healing in this situation, and that she has a lot of support. So those are my thoughts on this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and hit the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed. I appreciate you all. And until next time, I will talk to you guys in my next video.